What's up, everybody? It is your boy KidSmoove, and this is another Apples and Oranges video. And today I want to talk about Donald Trump joint session, his first address to the Congress speech. And I'm watching it, and I'm watching Twitter, and I'm watching Facebook, because every time when it comes to Donald Trump and him making speeches or doing this, you got people fact checking. Everybody's looking and digging on how they can flip and switch the argument to see how can we turn this into a negative, how can we turn this into a bad thing. And that's what I was waiting for. I was flipping between CNN and Fox after to say, all right, who's gonna be the first? You know what I mean? And as far as his address to the Congress, I mean, overall, it was a very good speech, and what I enjoyed about it was the fact that he wasn't as animated. There was no okay, I'm going to focus my attention on Hillary Clinton or Obama's failed policies or the media and shit like that. He was just clear, cut to the point. All right. And let's address the problems with no ad-libs. You know what I mean? No extra shit that was needed. And this was probably he has three, I guess, main speeches when he got elected in the inauguration. And this one, obviously, to me, this one was the best one. And it's crazy watching, because you were watching, you had the Democratic side and you had the Republican side, and the Democrats, they were really kind of boycotting claps and praise, and some of them tried hard to withhold their claps and their applause and whatnot. You even had shots of Bernie Sanders silently clapping and whatnot, and you had Nancy Pelosi with her weird face gestures and shit like that, looking like she's trying to get something out of her teeth or some shit like that. It was weird. And then some of them even tried to do the thumbs down and shit, and I wasn't really fond of the whole white theme that some of the Democrats were doing. I mean, Democrats all white was reminding me of the KKK, so I was like, well, what a way to turn a nigga like me off. But it was just a weird scenario, and I'm watching, I'm like, this shit looks fucking childish of how they acted. It was a good speech. Unfortunately, CNN and all these others news outlet can't flip shit. They can't make up fake news. They can't make up fake stories. They can't misconstrue what was said, because he was so to the fucking point. You have to literally say, well, he didn't say this enough. Oh, he didn't focus on that enough. You know what I mean? He touched up on immigration. His attitude towards it wasn't as aggressive as it once was, since we're all sensitive nowadays. He shed light on Black History Month, shed light on hate crimes and shit taking place and how he doesn't condone it. He talked about being America first, being American first, putting America first as far as his priorities. You know what I mean? Some of us are globalists. We're a global minded, and there's a lot of us like that. So and what people are forgetting, Trump ran on I'm putting America first, and like I said, America obviously is a great place to be, but we do, as a country, do favors for many other countries, and in return, it seems that America doesn't get that. But I'm not going to jump any further into that, because I'm not I don't have a degree or anything like that in foreign policy. I just got to go by the eye test. But it's crazy on the levels of length people would do to try to make this shit look bad. And if you look at Twitter, people are just upset for no reason at all. It's like, what are you upset about? You got to admit, this was a good speech. He did his job. Now let's see if he follows up on it and does his job as president. You know what I mean? And one thing I do want to talk about before I hit the log out button is that these this whole resist movement is probably one of the dumbest shits I've ever seen. And I honestly feel that some of you, especially minorities, need to resist these motherfuckers that's trying to tell you to resist something that you kind of, there's nothing to resist. Because the problem is all this divide that people want you to think Trump created, actually the divide that the left or the resist team is creating. They're creating a divide. They're dividing people. They want you to dislike an idea. They want you to dislike the people that aren't on that side of thinking or that side of agreeing. So what we're doing, they're creating a resistance, and we're more divided than we were before. So you see it in the address, the congressional address, his first address to the Congress was a divide. It was a forced divide. You see Hillary Clinton resist, trying to reclaim whatever L that she took. You know what I mean? Everybody's saying resist. What are you resisting? You know what I mean? I don't want to participate in a civil war over fucking ideas. I don't want to partake in a civil war over quote unquote Muslims and quote unquote bathroom laws. If a man turned woman can go to the bathroom of him, all that bullshit. No, I'm not participating in that, and I'm not jumping in this resist movement. Because honestly, what is there for me to resist? What am I being forced to do today that I wasn't being forced to do yesterday? Last I checked, I'm as free as I was yesterday as I am today. So this whole resist bullshit is a mental breakdown that's fucking us all up in the head. And it's crazy because I bet nowadays you find yourself arguing with people that you know and love over shit that didn't fucking matter to you the year prior. And that's because they want to divide. So the people that's calling for peace and love, promoting divide. But final thoughts. Donald Trump's speech, thought it was amazing. It was pretty cool. It was better than all the other stuff that he did before, and it kind of give you that image of like, all right, this is the person I can rock with. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. It's KidSmoove, Apples and Oranges. We out of here. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Peace.